Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. So let's go ahead and get started here. So you probably have noticed that the title of this episode is called Fuck First or Talk First. Yes, fuck first or talk first. Now you're saying, difficult and demanding, what in the hell are you talking about this week? Well, I am talking about men and women. More specifically, masculine energy and feminine energy, how it's attracted to one another. Opposites attract. Now, when I speak of masculine energy and feminine energy, I don't want you guys to have a limited perspective as far as what genitalia that I'm talking about, whether it's pussy, dicks, penis, vaginas is, pecs, titties, call it whatever you want. I'm talking about masculine and feminine energy. Some of you like women on women, some of you like men on men, some of you like it all. I'm not focusing on that. You can interchange whatever you need to interchange to make it relevant for you as far as what I'm talking about. But the gist of it is masculine and feminine energy. And as I proceed through this episode, I'm going to talk about men and women, but you can translate this shit to me masculine energy or feminine energy in your head, okay? So, masculine energy and feminine energy. Now, masculine energy, probably figure they want to fuck first. Feminine energy, they want to talk first. How do we make all this stuff work in our life? Men want to fuck first for the most part, and women want to talk first for the most part. Okay, I'm making generalities. Forgive me if I'm wrong in regards to your particular situation or someone that you know. Now, when a man and a woman meets, generally, the woman, she has the power because she holds the keys to the pussy. And that is what the man wants. Now he, like a circus animal that he may be, what I mean is he's going to try all kinds of tricks and shit to get the keys to the goddamn treasure box. That would be the pussy. Now the woman, she's like, hell no, I don't think so. I don't know if I like you. I don't know if I want you. I don't know if we have a future. Da 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 da. So this is the dance that we do back and forth. Men are trying to fuck. Women are trying to talk. Women are trying to talk. Men are trying to fuck. Now, men go through a phase where they like to do a lot of fucking. Now, if you have a high testosterone level, you may continue to like to do a lot of fucking through the rest of your life. And what I'm here to tell you, that's cool, that's fine, that's exactly how you're wired. You do that shit. But women, they may have a sex drive, they may not have a sex drive. It's like throwing goddamn darts in the dark. You don't know if you're going to hit it or not. But at the end of the day, the woman has something that the man wants. Now, I'm going to assume that the woman finds the man attractive and the man finds the woman attractive. Even though some people, you'll take it however you can fucking get it, right? It all looks the same in the dark or a bag over the head. Anyway, so in the beginning, the man is trying to impress the woman, trying to get her to see, trying to get her to understand that he is the one. And she should allow him to indulge in her juiciness. Right? Gifts, trips, flowers, dinners, love notes, cuddling, movie watching, all the fucking shit that you men do to get women to feel comfortable to give it over to them. Now, some of you people, you fucking lie and do a whole bunch of other things, but whatever you do to get the pussy, that is what you do. Only you will know that. And probably the women who encountered your ass will know that. But since I don't know them and they don't know me, I can't get that information. So moving on. So the men do a lot of talking, indulging women to get them to relax, to get them to feel comfortable, to get them to see that, you should let me get some of your juiciness. I am worth it. If you give it to me, I'm not going to go anywhere. I will be with you forever, forever, forever. But give me that shit. Right? So the men do a lot of talking to get the woman comfortable enough, attached enough, emotionally drawn to you, to get her to unveil her body, to give her body over to you, to give you that privilege. So you do a lot of shit to get it. Now let's say you did all that talking, you did everything you needed to do to get the treasure box, the juiciness, the pussy, whatever you want to call it. You did all the talking. And now the two of you are in a relationship. You come home, you've had a long, hard day, and you want to fuck. What you think about that? You want to fuck. You don't want to talk. You want to fuck. Now your wife, girlfriend, fiance, side piece, whatever you want to fucking call her, mistress, whatever you want to call her. She sees you. She wants to talk first. You want to fuck first. She wants to talk first. Now, for women, if you don't know this, if a man has won you over and you guys have managed to get into a relationship, if he's had a long, hard day and he wants to fuck first, I'm here to tell you, in his head, he's thinking, look, I did all that fucking talking in the beginning to your ass, okay? I showed you what you wanted to see. I did what you wanted me to do. Everything, all those fucking circus tricks you wanted me to do. Walk over coals, jump through hoops of fire. I did that shit. Now you're my woman. And when I come home after a long, hard day, I don't want to talk to your ass. I want to fuck your ass. That's what he's thinking in his head. Now, if you have a truly open, respectful, honest relationship, he may tell you that shit. But most of you fucking men are not going to say that. But that's exactly what you're feeling. I've already talked to you, woman. I already talked to you, woman, in the beginning. I want to fuck you. I paid my time. I paid my dues. I've done everything I needed to do for you. I've come home from protecting and providing for you. I want to fuck you first, and then we will talk next. What do y'all think about that? Now, in the men, you may or may not admit it, but your fucking brain is going off like firecrackers, like, oh my God, she understands us. She gets us. Oh my God, how is there a woman who understands us? And the women, you're thinking, how in the hell, difficult demand, you going to say some shit like that? I'm telling you how it works. I'm telling you what's going on in their brains. Now, I'm telling you, they may not tell you that, but this is what they're thinking. You're saying, well, I'm not going to be ready. I'm not in the mood. I'm just not there unless he talks to me and I connect with him mentally and emotionally. And his head, I'll fuck you first. Then my bandwidth, my emotional tank, that door of mine that's closed off to emotions, you let me fuck first, let me climax come, and then that magical door will open and I'll give you everything you goddamn need. What do y'all think about that? Some of you are fucking dumbfounded, others of you are smiling, and some of you are like, she difficult to man has lost her goddamn mind again. But you got, besides my curse words, you have to try to understand and get between the lines of what I'm saying. Men and women, we complement one another. And when I say compliment, I don't mean motherfucking you look good, you look hot. None of that. I'm talking about the other compliment. Get a dictionary if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about and look that shit up. We complement one another. We support one another. It's like yin and yang. We're wired differently. But what I find in relationships is that no one is willing to take the initiative, take the lead, have the broader perspective to understand what's going on here. We don't understand. And that's where we fuck up. Because as a woman who has feminine energy and a man who has masculine energy, they come together in a particular way. They come together in a certain way. And when they come together and connect in the right way, beauty is made, fulfillment's made, bliss, happiness is made. But if we don't understand the interlinking, the intertwining of how this feeds off of one another, shit starts getting fucked up really, really bad. You have disgruntled women, you have deprived, emasculated men, and there's a host of other things that go on in a relationship. In the beginning, the man is trying to convince the woman to have sex with him. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to convince her to have sex. She is trying to determine whether he's worth it or not. Move past that hurdle, you're in a relationship. He figures, I've already proved my worth to you. I want to fuck you. And she's thinking, no. You still need to prove yourself to me. Listen to what I said. Even after a man gets into a relationship with a woman, he still has to jump through fucking hoops and do fucking circus tricks to get the pussy. Now you men, you don't like that shit. You feel disrespected. You feel deprived. You feel cheated. You feel emasculated. You don't feel appreciated. You don't feel validated. You don't feel understood. And you're in your head, you're saying, what the fuck is this shit? Why, after everything I've done for you, I still got to do some shit to get the pussy? And I'm in a relationship with you. What more do you want from me? I provide for you. I protect you. And you still treat me like that fucking chump that you met that was doing all that shit to get you. I'm supposed to already have you. That's what the man is thinking. And the woman's thinking, well, I don't feel close to you. I need to feel close to you to give my body over to you. Now, women, I have a question for you. If you don't feel close to the man that you're in a relationship with, then what the fuck are you doing in a relationship with them? Listen to what I'm saying. He comes home. Let's imagine that you're sprawled out butt ass naked like a starfish waiting for his ass. A starfish that's going to come to life because no man wants a dead ass fucking pussy. So let's assume you lay there butt ass naked like a starfish. He comes in, he gets happy, and then you come to life like fucking 4th of July. What do you think about that? You're thinking, no, I feel like an object. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Let me ask you this. Why wouldn't you do it? You decided that he was worth your time. You decided to be in a relationship with him, yet you're still treating him like a goddamn chump off the street. Why? Why? Because if you got to treat him like a chump off the street and he still has to prove his worthiness to you, I'm asking you, why the fuck are you wasting his time in a goddamn relationship and a marriage? Why waste his time? Why are you wasting your time? If you don't want to give of yourself, share of yourself with the man or the woman that you're with, I'm asking you, why are you in that relationship? You're supposed to love that person. You're supposed to want to be with them. You're supposed to want to share yourself with them. So why do they have to keep proving their worthiness to you? If they have to prove their worthiness to you, that means they are not worth your time. They are not worthy of you. You do not love them. You do not want them. Now you're saying he keeps fucking up. Well, depending on what type of fuck ups he's doing, It could be honest mistakes. It could be his goddamn personality and you don't like it, so you need to get rid of his ass. But I'm asking you, if he already proved everything you needed to see and you decided to be in a relationship with him, why are you withholding yourself, your body from him when you know that's very important to him? And men, I'm asking you, why in the fuck will you keep jumping through hoops of goddamn fire to be with the woman you're in a relationship with? You've done everything you were supposed to do. You won her over, you got her, you're committed, but you're still acting like you're trying to convince her to be in a relationship with you. Why would you do that? Listen to what the hell I said. You paid your dues. You love her, you respect her, but she still wants you to schedule fucking sex on birthdays and special occasions. Why would you accept that shit? Why? What man in their right fucking mind will settle for that shit? I'm going to assume you're successful. I'm going to assume you providing well. I'm going to assume you're loving, you're kind, you respect. I'm going to assume all that shit in your favor. And you're going to sit in a relationship and allow yourself to be fucking deprived and emasculated on some things that are particularly important to you as a man. Why would you do that shit? Why? Huh? You love her? I'm sure you do. But what does love got to do with deprivation? What does love got to do with unhappiness and lack of fulfillment? That does not make any sense. Too difficult and demanding. Y'all work with me here. Try to keep up. Try to keep up with me. We have these notions of what a relationship's supposed to be like. If you have someone in your life and they're not making you fucking long and hard or fucking dripping wet, I'm asking you, why are you in that relationship? They have all these other great qualities. Okay. But if they have all those great qualities, then why the fuck are you depriving him or depriving her of what they need the most as a man or a woman? Why would you do that? And why would we accept that? That shit makes no fucking sense at all. It makes no sense at all. People say, well, sex is great in the beginning, then it changes. Well, if that shit has changed, that means you have changed and you may need to change the man or the fucking woman that you're with. Listen to what I said. I'm going to repeat it a lot slower. Sex starts off great. When you finally get it, you got it. It's banging, it's popping, it's 4th of July, it's hair messed up, fucking sweat beads going all over the place. Okay? Let's just assume. Some of you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but let's just assume. Time goes by, it gets bland, it gets blah, it's not consistent. And when you do get it, the shit's not good. Okay. You're saying this is the natural progression of relationship. This is the natural progression of a relationship of two people who have changed. Who are no longer in full alignment of where they used to be. Well, you're saying, well, you get comfortable. Getting comfortable does not mean taking the other person for granted. Getting comfortable does not mean that you don't see the gift or the treasure that you have in your life. If you have a man or a woman who is priceless and you know you can't find another motherfucker like them ever again, why wouldn't you worship them? Why wouldn't you relish them? How in the hell do you take a fucking god for granted? How do you take a goddess for granted? If you know you can't get another her, and if you know you can't get another him, how in the fuck do you take someone for granted? We can't be fools. Maybe we are fools, but I'm assuming we can't be fools. How are you going to take something that's one of a kind in this world? You're going to take it for granted. How? If you can take anything for granted, that means you don't deserve the shit. Do you understand? Just because you got it, just because you have kept it, doesn't mean you're going to keep it. Why? Because you think it's yours? Because you want it over? Anybody who wants what the hell they have, they appreciate it. They worship it. They relish it. They understand that they won't find that any other place. So you take care of it. Now I'm back on topic. Fuck first or talk first. He's won you over. He comes home. He has some needs. He needs you. He needs your pussy. And you don't want to give it to him. You don't feel like it. His dick is not that good. Whatever your reasons, only you know. You can't come. He doesn't understand your body. You feel fat. You feel ugly. Lights on, lights off. I don't know he's too rough. He's not gentle enough. I don't know. Only you know. But I'm asking you, if he's giving so much to you and he needs your body, why wouldn't you want to share that with him? Because when you share yourself with each other, you actually get close. It creates intimacy. Now with men, they want to fuck you. Then they can feel close to you. They have to get that shit out of their system in order to be able to feel close to you. Women, you don't want to fuck unless you feel close to him. So how is that supposed to work? He wants to fuck first. You want to talk first. One of you are going to have to take the initiative and decide. Now, typically how it works, the man puts his dick between his legs and sucks that shit up. Yeah, he sucks it up. You know why he sucks it up? Because he cares about you, he loves you, and he wants you to be comfortable and happy. He doesn't want to seem like a molesting pedophile rapist, so he puts it aside. But I'm asking, as a woman, if you don't feel close to him and you don't feel inclined to want him to touch you, even if you had a fuck all long hard day, shouldn't he be the one to make you feel better? Shouldn't he be the one that makes you feel attractive and desired? Why is it that the man that tells you I love you isn't enough to make you feel better? Even if there's nothing you can do to help yourself feel better, why don't you trust this man enough to make you feel better? Something's off in that relationship. When a child is upset, let's presume that he or she goes to his mother or father, and that child knows that mommy or daddy will make me feel better. So if your husband, your boyfriend, fiance comes home and you're feeling very fuck all and disgusted inside and out, and he wants to fuck you and you don't feel great, why not let that man touch you to make you feel wanted, desired, loved, and appreciated? Because that's one of the main ways that a man can show he cares for you. Besides providing for you and protecting you, fucking your brains out and relishing your body is another way that he shows how much he appreciates you, he wants you, he loves you. But we as women, we say, no. I don't like this. I don't feel like it. I've done this, and this. Something is off in this equation. Now, all of you don't have to agree with me. I frankly don't give a fuck. I'm just spouting some thoughts off in my head. But if I am in a relationship with someone and their touch can't make me melt, their touch can't make me feel better, their touch can't make me feel safe, secure, desired, appreciated, something is off in this shit. Back on topic again. I asked you, he wants to fuck first, you want to talk first. Typically, the man backs down. I'm asking the women, why not give him what he wants? Why not give him what he needs? You're saying, well, I'm not an object. No, you're not an object. You are right about that. But he loves you, and you love him. And if you give him what he needs, I'm pretty sure he will give you what you need. Think about what I said. You give him what he needs, he will definitely give you what you need. You're saying, no. He needs to talk to me first. Then I'll give it to him. Why does he have to do the same shit that he did in the beginning to get you? He's passed that test, hasn't he? Because if he hasn't passed that test, why in the hell are you in a relationship with him? Why are you wasting his time? And I'm asking men, why are you allowing women to waste your fucking time? If you know you need to bust the nut, you know you need to come, you know you need sex, why are you in a relationship with someone who can give you what the fuck you need? Why do your needs have to be put on the back burner? You're saying, don't say that difficult and demanding. Don't say that to my man. I can say what the fuck I want to say because it's the truth. You love him. He loves you. Yet you want him to do these fucking foolish ass shit that he did in the beginning to be in a relationship with you. He's passed those tests. He's over that. You're supposed to be over that. What else does this man have to prove to you? Because if he still has to prove himself to you, then that means that motherfucker wasn't of your caliber. You didn't want him. You just took him. You settled on him, and he's not your best. And why the fuck would you settle for something that is less than your best? A lot of us are wasting our goddamn time in relationships that are not worth our while. A lot of us are allowing ourselves to be deprived and live a life that's unfulfilled. all because the shit looks good on the surface. Wouldn't you rather feel good versus shit that looks good? Don't you want your needs met? Don't you need your needs met? This is where shit goes wrong. We look like the perfect couple. We look like the happy couple. Everything looks great. Fuck what it looks like. I'm asking you, what does it feel like? How long can you live your life trying to convince the woman that you told love, you need, you want to be with? How long can you spend that time trying to convince her to give of herself to you? Why would she close herself off to you? Why would she deprive you like that? Well, you're saying, well, she's not doing it to me intentionally. She doesn't feel right. She doesn't feel good. Then if she doesn't feel right, she doesn't feel good, there's some things within herself that she needs to work on. And there's some things within yourself you need to work on, because you should not tolerate deprivation. Sustained deprivation is not okay. That is not life. That is not a life worth living. And if your woman doesn't feel close to you, I'm questioning the strength, the foundation, your foundation of your relationship. It's weak. It's off. It may have been strong at one point in time, but you guys have grown apart. And you're just holding shit together with fucking duct tape, straws, and some string. The relationship is over. Yeah, you may laugh together and do all that. You can still do that as friends. Why do you need to hold your fucking dick up because someone doesn't feel good with themselves? It's her responsibility to make sure that she is at her best for you, because you are her treasure. You are her gift. And as her treasure, and you being her treasure and gift, she needs to make sure that you're happy and fulfilled, as you need to make sure she's happy and fulfilled. But if she's not happy within herself, you can't fix that. And you definitely can't help her if she's not willing to connect with you. Fuck first or talk first? Which one comes first? Now, women, you don't know. Men know this, but you are the key. You are the engine. You are the beating heart of the relationship. You direct the passion. You direct the closeness. You direct the sex. You control it all with your feminine energy. Throwing you for a loop. Let's try this again. Men have a very hard time feeling. Men feel emotions based upon the feminine energy that's around them. They work to impress women. They provide to impress women. They protect for women. Men are here for women. So that makes us the puppet master. But if you don't know how to be a feminine puppet master, then you don't know how to get him to do what you want, and get him to do what you want in a willingly, happy, eager way. Not because you bitch, moan, and nag. No. There's another way. You tap into his ego. You tap into his pride. You tap into his masculinity. You bring that motherfucker to life. But we don't know how to do it. Because one, we are afraid of a man's ego. We're afraid of his testosterone. We're afraid of his sex drive. It's so primitive. It's so animalistic. But yet when you ask for passion, you want passion from a man, where the fuck you think that comes from? It comes from his manhood, his masculinity, his testosterone, because he's a fucking beast inside. You can't say I want passion and then you fucking kill the beast. Puppy dogs don't bring passion. Wild Siberian tigers bring fucking passion. And what do you do with the beast? You get the fuck out of his way, or you lay there and let it consume you. Yes. Women talk about, I want passion. I want to feel desire. Well, in order to feel passion and desire from a man, you have to unleash that goddamn beast within him. You have to bring him to life. So while you're saying, I don't feel good, I don't feel connected to him, let me tell you how you feel connected to him. You stroke and stoke that motherfucker's ego. You make him feel like he parted the Red Sea and like he's a god that came from the fucking skies. Because if you make him feel like that, do you know what he will do for you and to you? Listen to what the fuck I said. Make him feel like a god that descended from the heavens into your life. He will give you all the passion, the desire, all that you want. You will be the gem, the diamond of his eye. But you got to make him feel good. You got to make him want to be around you. You got to make him feel understood. And you can't make him feel bad for his fucking testosterone and sex drive. Because that's what a man is. That's how they are. That's what makes them a fucking man. Feminine energy is the fuel, is the oxygen of the fire within a man. That's what it is. And if you learn how to maneuver around that, you will be a fucking magic worker. Some may call you a fucking witch instead of a bitch, but that's beside the point. You can work miracles. But if you don't feel like it, and you don't want to, and you don't know how to tap into your feminine energy to harness that out of him, there's a big disconnection. There's a big disconnection. And difficult and demanding, I'm a firm advocate. Fuck deprivation. Deprivation, who? Deprivation what? Deprivation is not me. Hell no. I don't want ordinary. I want extraordinary. Nothing but the fucking best. You got to match my energy. You got to match my force. And if you can't match my energy or my force, you can't be with me. That doesn't mean you're less than. It just means that you are not right for me. And most are not right for me. And I'm okay with that. Someone has to take the lead. And the women are the ones. We're the most potent. We're the most powerful. Now, our power is shown very differently than how a man's power is shown. A man's power is more overt. It's more apparent. Their strength, their energy, their brawnness, how they are. Women, we're more covert. We're the ones that pluck the strings of a man's emotions, desires. We're the one that feeds his ego, that makes him feel like the man that he is. We do all that. It's us. And when you know that and you can tap into that, you can create a beautiful symphony orchestra in your relationship. A beautiful one. But you have to understand it. And a lot of women are not comfortable with their femininity. They think they're weak. I'm saying you're not weak. You're very powerful. You just got to know how to use it. Who to use it with. And when to use it. And if you don't feel like being feminine with the man that's in your life, I'm telling you, he's the wrong man in your life. If you have a man in your life that you're not willing to fuck first and be happily ready to fuck first and enjoy it, not just lay there like you're in half a coma and enjoy it, I'm telling you, you're with the wrong man. You want to be with the right man who you would be happy, eager, and ready to fuck him first. So then, he can give you all the intimacy you desire. But someone has to get smart in a relationship, don't you think? So next time he comes home, you decide whether you want to fuck first or talk first. That can change the course of your relationship. Men have very long, hard days. And by him making love to you, fucking you, it releases all that stress he's been through. And then he will have the patience, the understanding, the compassion, the love to share with you the love that you deserve in the way that you deserve it. Something to think about. Fuck first, talk first. Talk first, fuck first. Until the next time. Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding and let me know what you think about this episode and my show. Episode 98 will be here the week of July 6, 2020 from Difficult and Demanding.